What's up, everybody? How you doing out there? It's your boy Derek, Pretty Boy Down, Pretty Boy to pay the ground for me, ladies. Ground. And welcome to another edition of What's on My Mind. Not to be confused with Sour Apple. I hate when I do that intro and it sounds like welcome to Sour Apple. Yeah, I don't like that. But of course, I want to talk about getting out your own way. Just as I'm sitting around, being around artists all the time, and I see how we go through our deep level of depression to happiness to like we're really unstable at times. So I was trying to figure out ways that, like, even when I get sad, how do I find a way to get out of my own way? Because you don't need anybody's permission. I tell my boy JD Collins that all the time. You don't need anybody's permission to be great or to do anything. So why is it that we constantly put ourselves in our own way? Makes no sense, right? So I'm gonna give you some tips that I like to go by. Some things I'm trying to keep them in list form because you know I like to ramble. So I'll start off like first and foremost, never gauge your success by someone else's. Now I'm pretty sure you guys heard this before, so listen to it and heed it, because you'll never be whoever else that person is. LeBron will never be Jordan. Kobe will never be Jordan. None of these people can never be these other people, but if they play the best game that they can play, they can carve out their own identity in this world. And you have to take on that same thing for yourself. I try to remember that all the time, because I'm surrounded by talented filmmakers all the time. Some of them younger, some of them older, and I'm like, man, how did he get that shot? Man, how did he do such and such? Man, why can't I do that? And right then and there, I'm defeating myself. I lost out the gate. So let's not do that. 2, every step you take is a process. Don't go out expecting to build a pyramid in 20 minutes. It takes time. Think about it, how when you wake up in the morning, you just don't hop out the bed, be fully dressed and be in your car. You get out the bed, you go wash your face, you go brush your teeth, you put on one pants leg at a time until the next thing you know, you're dressed. You need to take that same process and put that towards anything in your life. Any big goal you're working on, know this is the goal. This is the end point. This is what I want to get to. What steps do I have to take? So knock down the first step, then knock down the second step, and that's how you get there. Because I'm guilty of it. I'm like, oh, I gotta do a feature, gotta write the script, but I don't think like, wait, enjoy the process of writing the script, because you gotta get a good script first. Enjoy musicians, you know, you gotta get something lyrically great on the paper first, you know, before you should even think about what a producer at. Just get the main point solid. And I'm gonna use that to segue into, don't let your insecurities obstruct you. It's so many of us that are super insecure, and the saying is true. 9 out of 10, the loudest dude in the room is the weakest dude in the room. And he's so loud because he's trying to overshadow his insecurities. He's trying to sell to you that he's bigger than what he is just to make him feel better. So we just gotta, it's just that focus, you know, it's just that you gotta remember, and you gotta feel like you belong there. You gotta make yourself, you know, be there. I'm tripping up now, because I'm feeling so many things I wanna say to you. What else? I mean, you know what? I actually have a list here too. So excuse me, because I don't want to miss this, because this means something to me. Oh, an important one. Don't be afraid to ask for help. I find out that it's a lot of us constantly afraid to ask for help. I mean, I'm a prideful guy from the Chicago South Side, and I get my little clique. We kind of stand together and we kind of work. Well, the problem with that is my crew doesn't encompass everything I'm gonna need to get through this life, period. So sometimes you have to step outside your body, step outside yourself, and ask for help. And sometimes people from another place are gonna come and they're gonna ask for help. You have to be willing to serve also. Be willing to ask for help and be willing to serve. These are things that help you remove you from out your own way. Now, you say, pretty boy, I don't know what's going on. I don't understand. I'm working hard. I'm following your steps. I'm selling myself. I'm walking in the room like I belong there. I'm not taking on too much. I'm not letting my insecurity take over me. I'm just doing everything. I'm doing everything, and then I don't know, it's just not going my way. It's not going my way. This can be fixed by one simple thing. And this is the thing that I think is bigger than everything I told you, from not judging your success and just, you know, not putting everything on you. I call it, and I know I don't like to curse on my social media, so you can figure out what I'm saying. I call it the uck it factor. Yeah, I call it the uck it factor. So you put in whatever you want to put in. And this uck it factor is, you need this, because this is when you've been working 16 to 24 hours a day. You've been working on everything 100%, and people still around you hating, and people still around you can't see your vision, and people still around you just are not supportive. But you as a person still need to push through, and you as a person need to not self-defeat yourself. So you need to kick in that uck it factor and say, you know what, self, get out of the way, everybody else get out of my way, and I'm about to do this. I'm about to do this. That uck it factor is great. My roommate came in crying one day. He was like, oh, I said, look. You need to get that uck it factor. Really, get that uck it factor. The rest is history. So that's my rambling for today. I feel like, yeah. That's my rambling for today. So as always, you know I love you guys. Feel free. Other people's been sending me things again to talk about stuff. So feel free to give me things to think about, especially because I'm in these classes. I'm working 30 hours. I'm doing all this major stuff. So I would love for you to send me stuff to talk about, see what I think about it. I'll put it out there in the universe for you. Give you a shout out. As always, I love you. I'm thankful for you. All 34 of you. I chuck deuces all day, every day. Your boy Derek, pretty boy time. Give me some money.